Ice Cream Conversation. Ice Cream Conversation. Let's go. Forever on the grind all day, every day. Ice Cream Convos, always real, they never play. Download the podcast, listen on any day. Why didn't I do this sooner? Only thing you ever say. Xaviera, best host of all time. All of the faithful listeners will say they never lie. Check every story they run, like me with the rhymes. When other shows report anything, it should be a crime. Entertainment news, yeah, I gotta get mine from ICC, and you should be inclined to do the same if you got half a mind. I do co-sign this lady to shine like Frankenstein. Cut it today design. IceCreamConvos.com. Tune in, yeah. This influence by IceCreamConvos.com.
Welcome to the Ice Cream Convos Podcast, where we serve delicious scoop. No, I'm going to start over. Happy New Year. Welcome to the Ice Cream Convos Podcast, where we serve delicious scoops of entertainment and celebrity news. I'm your host, Xaviera.
And I'm your co-host, Karla.
And we thank you for tuning in, Karla. This is our first show of 2023.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Beautiful. Listen. So my husband gets annoyed with people who say the year and put "and" in there, like 2023. That drives him up.
For
There's
real?
no "and."
For real? Oh, I'm gonna have to say it. I'm going to have to say it to him.
Yeah, you got to hit him up and be like, "Happy 2023, brother." Yeah. But yes, oh man, it is a new year. Do you set resolutions?
No, not anymore. I used to. I feel like it just creates anxiety and stress.
Absolutely.
You said, okay, so you on the same page. I was about to ask you the same thing. You said any this year? You
Um,
said something interesting to me. Could you please? I don't know if you want to share that
okay.
with the audience. You said something interesting to me about when, like, we're all focused on the new year. Like, man, it's January 1st, 2023, and here we go. You know, when things happen, when the new year comes in and you're expecting, the opposite.
Yeah.
And you said something along. Go ahead. You want to say it?
Yeah, I tell y'all.
Right.
So basically, Karla and I were talking about like the new year and how, like, first, just excuse my voice because, girl, I sound like I'm about to be like, in my mind, I just want to be free. I will tell y'all why I lost my voice in a minute, and boy, it was a really good reason to lose my voice. So we were just talking about like how, when the new year comes in, it's almost like a restart clock for all of us. We're like, new year, new me. It's almost like a milestone point or a restart point for all of us.
Yeah.
But the reality is, what's today? We're recording on the 11th, right? So the reality is it's actually just December 42nd. It's just December 42nd.
No, but I love that. I think I take that, me personally. I love that you said that because I think we put so much stress, like you said, on that restart date. Like, right? No, we're not restarting. We're just going on. Like so I love that it actually changed my way of thinking about the new year when you said that.
Yeah. Because if you think about it, look, so New Year's Eve was what? Saturday. New Year's Day was Sunday. On Saturday, we were in 2022. On Sunday, we were in 2023, but it was still Saturday to Sunday, and Monday was going to come right after that.
That's right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, you better preach. I like that. I really do.
I'm not mad because I'm one of those people who like, okay. But again, I came into 2023 with unnecessary anxiety because it's a new year. It's supposed to be a new me. I'm supposed to have all these plans. I'm supposed to execute. I'm supposed to be a better version of myself than I was last year. And then shout out to all y'all who be announcing like the last week of December, all the things you're not going to do and all the people you're going to cut off. They already cut you off. You ain't even know it yet. But
boundaries been set.
You swear you cutting folks off because you ain't calling them. Child, they not calling you either. Did you not notice that? They not calling you. The same people you cutting off is sitting somewhere checking, making a list and checking it twice and checking your ass off on their naughty list.
I know that's right, for real.
But at the end of the day, I am always an advocate for intention of being a better person, intention of living better, doing better. So for me, I don't want to call it a resolution. I want to call it more of a goal. I got to, number one, I got to get this weight off. And not just because my panties keep disappearing halfway through the day in my nether region.
Stupid.
It's because I don't feel like myself sometimes. I don't feel confident or cute and I feel uncomfortable and frumpy and
uncomfortable. That's what it is for me. Yeah. It's supposed to be for you.
Yeah. Like when I sit down on the toilet, I still want to be able to see my kitten. I hear you purring, girl, but I can't find you. Where you at?
You are so dumb, yeah.
Or you start wiping.
Listen, I understand it.
Nah, Karla, you gotta hear me out. You start wiping, you feel like now I know this reach wasn't this far before.
Shut up.
Why does it feel like I'm reaching so far?
Wait a minute.
I throw my shoulder out. Like, what's going on? What is going on?
Stupid.
So anyway, but yeah, so you and I talked a lot. We took December, we basically took this December off. I was like, look, it's a holiday.
Yeah.
We got to get this Christmas shopping together. We got to get our minds. We got to take some downtime.
Yes.
I'm proud of myself for taking some downtime in December.
I'm very proud of you.
Probably just downtime for the podcast because I still was working like Kuta, Kizzy, and Toby and all the rest of them all together. But last year was a good year. It was a good year.
Yes.
I had set a whole lot of goals that I did not hit. But what's funny is, and I guess it just goes back to the whole tell God your plans and watch him laugh. You know that TikTok when the girl be in the background like. Like the way she be laughing,
yes, I know exactly what you talk.
Yeah. I feel like that's how God be laughing at us when we telling him what we fitting to do.
For real.
I feel like that's how God be laughing at us because I talk to you probably more than anybody else outside of my house. And I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Like I am proud. The one thing that I did, a goal I set for 2022 that I definitely know without a shadow of a doubt that I hit that goal was I released merch. Karla has been in my merch booty
so
crack
proud of you.
for years. Like, no,
man, listen. I'm saying I'm so proud of you. There's so many different things, but yes, I'm so glad you brought up the merch because you definitely you should have been on that.
Yeah, so we got the merch out finally. Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Thank you, little black Jesus in the manger. So we got the merch out, and then all the other goals I had was like, okay. But what did happen was unexpected things, like Google coming in and doing a feature on Ice Cream Convos and doing a feature on me as a business owner. Going to DC, meeting all these other cool Google owners, and not Google owners, Google small business owners is what I meant to say. So that was just like really cool. For this year, awesome. I promised Karla I would be more visual.
Thank you, Jesus.
Why you said that like I just gotta quit it or something? You said that like I just gotta quit it, like
because everybody need to see that beautiful face, that personality. I feel like that's come on.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
So I'm gonna try.
We want to see Xavi more, right, y'all?
Yeah. Yes, y'all. So I'm gonna try to be more visual. And it's so funny because Karla like, yeah, not knowing she about to get dragged into the visual bag too. It's all fun and games.
Right, so till your ass is included in it too.
Wait, what they say? Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun or something. I don't know. But we shouldn't be talking about guns. We'll get to Tory Lanez in a minute.
Shit.
Yeah. So
I like that. That was
so for me, it's just trying to work smarter, not harder. Get this body together, Lord. And it did not help that I went to Magic City on Monday, y'all. That's why I can't talk. I went to Magic City on a Monday night.
Not the city though.
Listen, I was in the land of BBLs. I was in the land of BBLs and breast augmentations. Boy, let me tell you something. I have never seen so many BBLs. Like, I really legit felt like I was at a BBL convention.
Really?
But I had a blast. We were celebrating my girl Tamika's birthday. Let me tell you one thing about Tasha. Y'all know Tasha. Tasha did the podcast with me for a while. Man, one thing about Tasha, they say they have that friend that's the life of the party.
Yeah.
That is Natasha. Like, she is like the best of both worlds. That girl can handle some business. She stays organized and this, that, and the third. But when it's time to turn up,
she turns up.
All you hear is her crown comes out. They tie her cape around her neck, and she is queen turn up. We had the most amazing night. But yeah, okay, so I don't want to get ahead of myself because I do actually have podcast notes. That's one thing I plan to do better, so I don't drag Karla through the streets of podcasting for 2.5 hours just jumping all over the place.
I like riding through the streets.
Yeah, but before we get the show started, Karla, I just want let me know what you got going on. What you got going on for 2022?
I guess I'm like you, right? I don't have resolutions, but I have goals. The one goal, like the biggest goal, I think you mentioned it already. Number one is to lose weight. Like that's from the rip. Two is like my intentions. I feel like most of my intentions are with love, but I'm literally trying to, like, no matter what, just know that, like, the intent was love. The outcome, right. Now that part, I don't have any control over, but my intentions will always be with love.
Yeah, remember in This Is It when Michael Jackson was lining them?
That's what I thought about.
He was like, I'm sorry. Like when you did that dance and you did that turn, like the turn was wrong with love. You've been messing up this choreography for the last 5 times with love. You can't really be in the unemployment line with love.
That's from a place of love. His intention was to make, and I honestly, because I feel like sometimes I can be, and I guess all of us, sometimes I can kind of judge someone ahead of time. So I'm like, or let me just start with my intention, even if the person is, or I feel like isn't somebody I want in my circle. Because I'm big on energy. I'm to the point where, like, but you can't be that way. Everything's not always positive. That's the part that I realize. So sometimes if I see a negative feel for us, I'm like, oh, no. But I have to go in with love because some people just, they don't know. They don't know the power of law of attraction. You know what I'm saying?
And you may be the only positive, loving person they encounter.
Oh, wow. See that too. And I never thought about that.
Because
that's work though, man. That's work.
It is, because let me tell you, no. Because one of the things I love about you is how you unintentionally like put good things into me. Ooh, that's like a pause, don't it? Pause. Oh, you got your rainbow shirt on too. I can see a rainbow.
And I got it all laid with completely over my head.
Okay, so anyway. But no, you do, because I have picked that up from you, because you ever go somewhere and the person, like, say for instance, you go to a restaurant, the person got a nasty ass attitude, or you go to a store and the person got a nasty attitude. And instead of, the most contagious thing in the world, aside from COVID, we back in COVID season too. Don't forget, y'all. Yes. Aside from that is a bad attitude. Nothing is more contagious than a bad attitude or bad energy.
That is so true.
So typically when people meet me with bad energy, I reciprocate, because now it done jumped on to me, and now I'm about to give it back to you.
Yeah.
So now when I encounter someone who seems like real stank or whatever, I'm super nice. And then eventually I work my way up and literally work it in. What? Are you having a good day? How's your new year going? And then it usually softens the person.
Right.
And now they want to be besties, so leading with love it does. Now, I ain't gonna say it's gonna work all the time.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, I'm gonna try though. We're gonna try. We are going to try.
I'm gonna give you intent, but I can't promise outcome. That's it right there. We will lead with love. We will give you intent, but we cannot promise outcome.
Nah, not at all. They actually control the outcome now, so we're good.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
All right. So I guess it's time for us to get this show started. Let me go ahead and get back to my notes because I'm supposed to say, be sure to subscribe and rate our podcast wherever you listen and let others know why you love the show. We always encourage you to be a part of our show by sharing your thoughts and your comments in the comment section below wherever you listen to the podcast or wherever you watch the podcast. Shout out to our YouTube family. We growing. We slowly, but we growing.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a marathon. It's a marathon.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So just shout out to everyone who either listens by phone or listens by your device or you watch us on YouTube. All right. So Karla, I guess the best thing to do is to start out today's podcast with our RIPs. Since the last time we were on the air, we lost quite a few people. Yeah. And I just want to go ahead and give our condolences to the family of Barbara Walters.
Yes.
Barbara passed away. Yo, it always does something to me when somebody passes away right on the cusp of the new year. But then when we go back, it's like, no, it was December 32nd.
See, there you go. There it is.
No, and we like, dang, she didn't even get to see the new year. Did Barbara care? Like, because Barbara was really laying low.
You got to. She was. I hadn't seen her in years.
But one thing I did love was the way, like, social media celebrated Barbara Walters. Mm-hmm. When I tell y'all, Barbara Walters put Charlamagne to shame, yo. Like,
wouldn't be no Charlamagne. Like, would we really gonna speak?
Yes.
Excuse me. Wouldn't be like a Charlamagne. We wouldn't have people like Charlamagne.
It wouldn't be us.
Walter is the OG. Oh, true that.
It wouldn't be us.
Bigger, but true that. That
Women
is so
in media,
true.
Yeah, wouldn't be us.
Yeah, that's facts.
But shout out to Barbara Walters. Like, when she told the Kardashians, she was like, "Why are you guys famous? You don't have a talent. You can't sing. You can't dance." Like, what?
Straight up, straight like that too.
What? Like Oh, and then I was saddened by the news of Anita Pointer's passing. So let me tell you my special connection to Anita Pointer. Mm-hmm. First things first, her name was Anita.
Yeah.
And as someone, my mother passed away when I was very young. So anytime I saw the name Anita, it was an automatic connection. Oh. And then I always felt like my mom looked like she could have been a Pointer sister.
Okay. I can see that.
Yeah. And I just used to love the Pointer sisters. Like, jump in, my heart.
Happy music. Happy. Yes. Yeah.
Christmas in the night, baby.
Yes.
My love. They be like, my heart will make you happy.
Hey.
Will fill you up.
Classic.
So
facts. That's a classic. Yes. It's so funny you said that. They made happy music.
They did. Feel good music. We need more feel good music.
Yes.
We really do. Yes. So just sending my condolences to the Pointer family. She's like, I think the third sister to pass. And I didn't realize in writing about Anita Pointer, I didn't realize her daughter passed before her. And she was actually raising her grandbaby.
Wow.
Yep, she raised her grandbaby. Aww. Yep. No. Where them dollars at?
Oh,
where them dollars at?
Yeah.
Now Gangsta Boo passed away. This one messed with my spirit. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna tell you why it messed with my spirit, because I watched Marriage Boot Camp when she was on Marriage Boot Camp. Mm-hmm. And you remember her and Emmett,
right?
Her man, they got booted out of Marriage Boot Camp because the producers allegedly found contraband in her room, and she denied it down. She went on social media. She blasted. The producers, claimed they planted it on them and they set them up and all of this. And then we hear the news of her passing. That was literally January 1st? Was it January 1?
I think it was either the first or the second. I can't remember.
It was very early on, right?
Yes, it was definitely very, very, very early on. I'm almost positive, but I just want to make sure. But
okay.
I especially with that, because that really that shook me. Yes, it was the first.
Wow.
On the first. Yeah. And then like to hear I don't know if it's rumors or it was been confirmed, but to hear what surrounded, like how she passed, just
yeah. And it is very sad. And someone else had said that she had been depressed prior to, but then it later came out, and this is all, I haven't heard anything directly from the family, so that I'm going to put that out there. But they said that she had been out partying with her brother, and her brother overdosed while they were out
same
partying.
Thing. I heard that rumor too, allegedly. Yeah, I that's sad. If that's the, you know, the real, if that's the truth, that's very sad.
So if that is the case, I hope that her passing will be a wake-up call for her brother.
I hope so.
To stop doing whatever he is allegedly doing.
You know what, though? It's so funny you said that. I actually know someone personally. Same thing, but it was her and her boyfriend. She survived. He didn't. And like, she literally devoted her life to Christ after that.
Wow.
Because imagine it could have been you. We both did the same thing.
Same thing.
I wake up, I'm good, and you're no longer here. Like, so I hope so too. Wow. I mean, I pray for everyone, and I hope everyone that battles addiction beats it.
Yeah, absolutely. Let 2023 be the year of just breaking curses and breaking anything that's keeping you back from just being the best version of yourself. I don't care if it's money, like Starbucks, addiction, a man, a woman.
Yes.
For me, my underwear, because girl, my underwear would not let me prosper.
Yo, you don't stop with these.
I'm sorry. It's not about me right now. Another truly heartbreaking. Okay, I'm gonna give Karla a second to get it together.
You're hilarious.
Okay. All right. Another truly heartbreaking passing was Big E, Eric Mumford.
That one hit me harder than every, like, you would have thought I knew Big E because I'm a big Lynn Toller fan. And like, you love her, you love him.
Judge Lynn Toller shared the news of her husband's passing. They had been married, I believe, over 30 years. Mm-hmm. And when I tell you, he was a good man, Savannah. He was a real good man. Yes. And just when you listen to her talk about him, you just see and you hear her love, adoration, and just how she just loved that man with her whole soul.
Oh, she did. Yes, she did.
And then when she talked about him, I was like, dang, like she just talked about like how he was unshakable. Like,
yeah, that's how he was her hero. Like when she talked about Big E, it was like, that was her. Like even when she was still doing divorce court, that's how I found out about Big E. You like, if you were a viewer, you knew how she felt about Big E. Like, and another thing I'm thinking about, and extra prayers to her, is, you know, Judge Lynn battled her issues with mental health as far as anxiety. She, you know, she's very open about that.
Right.
And just such a huge loss like this. That's the part I'm thinking about her. And I'm just, it's just sad.
It really, really is.
Yeah.
So just sending our love and condolences to Judge Lynn Toller and her family. Sending our condolences to Tristan Thompson. His mother passed away suddenly. She suffered a heart attack. And, you know, losing your mom is just something that it's inevitable for a lot of us because just of the way the circle of life is set up.
Yes.
You know, I have always, you know, for those of you who know me and been following me, y'all know my mom passed away when I was 5. But it's still a loss. I was 5. I am going to be 50 soon. And it is just something that just never leaves you. It just doesn't. It just doesn't.
I can only imagine.
Yeah. So, but I was very disappointed in media because Tristan Thompson, and, you know, we give Tristan a hard ass time.
Oh, yeah.
And a rough time. And I'm not going to say it's not self-inflicted. I'm not going to say it's not because he's a model citizen and he doesn't make mistakes that we amplify and drag him for. Mm-hmm. But I can only imagine when Tristan is getting dragged or when he's in those hard times where he done effed up again.
Right.
I'm pretty sure he turns to his mama.
Yeah.
Because everybody turns to their mama.
Everybody. Yeah, that's true that.
Right. If you have that relationship, like we're not taking for granted that some people are estranged and things of that nature, but in typical situations, you typically turn to your mama. So, but the media made it all about Khloe Kardashian. This man's mama passed away And the headlines was Khloe takes private jet to be by Tristan's side because his mom passed away. Dog, listen, Khloe got her mama.
Exactly.
Yeah. Khloe got her mama.
Yeah.
Like y'all, it's almost like, and I guess we see it a lot. Anytime there are two people and one is of a bigger status, they make it all about the bigger status person, no matter what the smaller status person is going through.
All the time.
And it's just so annoying to me. And I know I can't change the landscape of media. The best thing I can do is just we do our part.
Yeah.
But good grief, y'all are nauseating sometime with that nonsense. Like this man lost his mama and y'all want to show me pictures of Khloe getting out the private jet. I don't give a goody god darn about Khloe getting out no damn jet.
Straight up. I think it's so insensitive too. Like you know what I'm saying? It's like this, he lost his mom.
Yeah.
Let's talk about her. What type of woman was she?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
True lost her grandmom.
Yeah.
But y'all talk about her mama stepping off a okay. Yeah. Anyway. And lastly, I just want to go ahead and extend my condolences to the Hardaway family. Lynette Hardaway passed away. Lynette is better known as Diamond from Diamond and Silk, the Trump-loving duo who made national headlines and became fixtures on the political landscape for their unique love for Donald Trump. And God got her. So let's move on to our prayer list. So Karla, we do have two people on the prayer list. I did just cluck my tongue. That's what happens. You cluck your tongue. You cluck your tongue after going to medical.
He did. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
No, but seriously. So I just want to go ahead and just remind everybody how good God is. Yo, God is so good. Like he is good.
Yes.
He is great. Right? Because what I watch happen on that NFL field with Damar Hamlin mess with my spirit so bad. I haven't seen anything like that, me personally, since Hank Gathers.
Yeah, that, and you know what? I feel like it's worse. And probably because Hank Gathers, we didn't have social media.
Yes.
The way that was replayed over and over, that bothers me.
Yeah. You're right. Because I hate to see, and you know what else bothers me? Just off topic, but seeing someone get knocked out, like whether it's punched, hit, they hit their head or whatever, just watching somebody get knocked out because I passed out in Target. And I remember the way I felt like when I woke up and I was pregnant. I was pregnant with Destiny.
I forgot you said that. Yeah,
I passed out at the register. I just remember standing there getting ready to pay for my stuff. And then I just remember hearing people like, oh my goodness. And feeling like I just was like born. Like I know that sounds crazy, but I just felt like I just came into existence.
That's wow.
And
a different feeling.
Yeah. And I hear all this commotion, but I hear JB's voice above everyone else. It's just saying, are you all right? Are you all right? And I was like, yeah, I just had the best nap. And people like nap.
You was all out. You were stretched out on the Target floor.
Yeah. But I just remember the side of my face hurting so bad because I literally just fell on my left side. So
Thank
my
God
glasses,
you were okay though, and you didn't hit your head hard.
Yeah, my glasses banged into my face. I was grateful that I fell on my side and didn't fall on my stomach and hurt the baby. But just feeling like I lost. It's almost like you feel like you lost a period of your life that you can't get back. It's almost like you blank out and you come back. But anyway.
But does it feel like long real quick? Because I've never had knock on wood. Does it feel like, or you, like you said, I guess you just feel like you took a nap. But I'm like, does it feel long when you wake up like you've been asleep for a long time or you just don't know?
Now, for me, length of time, I can't like differentiate like how long, right?
Okay.
I just remember feeling like wildly exhausted, like, lady, just please bring my stuff up. I'm so tired. And then waking up feeling like, hey, I just had the best nap ever. Okay. But then it was just like, I was standing over here, but now I'm laying over here and y'all got a stretcher. So it was just wild. But
that had to be scary though. Yeah,
it is. But Damar Hamlin went into cardiac arrest. Damar Hamlin of the Buffalo Bills went into cardiac arrest during Monday Night Football, the first Monday Night Football of 2023. Just a very, very, very scary time. Just
Very.
not understanding what happened to him, what was happening on the field,
Yeah.
them rushing him to the hospital, not knowing if he was going to pull through. Just God is just in the miracle business, because I mean, he
Yes.
literally went from being on a ventilator one day to like FaceTiming his team, like
Yes.
in less than 48 hours later. So he has been released from the hospital in, where were they playing? Was it Cincinnati?
Cincinnati, yes.
Okay. He was released from there, but he is back in the hospital in Buffalo. Because they still want to observe him, do more tests, make sure everything is on the up and up. But what's wild about that is these doctors, who we didn't really ask for their opinion, just started sharing with us that what appears to have happened to him was like a freak accident. Like he got hit at the right time.
Right in between the beat of his heart. Yeah,
Yes.
Literally, that's nuts.
Yes.
Right in between beats.
Yes. And basically just sent his heart out of whack.
Yeah.
And but just to see his recovery, the way y'all stepped up and donated to his foundation was absolutely beautiful. I think the last time I tapped in the check, I think it was over 8 million. And he was only asking for 250,000. And y'all went, or was it 2,500? No, I think it was 250. I don't know, but we up to 8 million. We up to 8 million.
Wow, it's 8.
We up to 8 million. And
that's awesome.
Yeah, it was just really beautiful just to see how everyone came together for him. There wasn't any discord. Of course, y'all drag Skip to hell. But sometimes you just got to know when to fold them and know when to hold them. You just got to know when to hold them.
Skip had a bad month. Yeah.
Listen, let's put it. I want to write that down. Bookmark Skip, because I want to ask your opinion on something. Because right now ain't about Skip right now, but I want to book. I want your opinion on something. So just continue prayers to Damar Hamlin, to his family, his loved ones, his teammates. God got you, man. If you ain't never known it before, God got you. And I also want to send up a prayer request for Jeremy Renner. Jerry, my boy, he Avenger. I was like, not Hawkeye. He was like seriously injured by a snowplow. I didn't even know he had a spot in Nevada. He ain't tell me. I ain't getting no invite over. I want to build a snowman.
Right.
But he got severely, and he injured his leg very badly with a snowplow. Apparently he was like trying to help someone or something, and the snowplow ran over his leg. So the police are investigating because, and y'all know the power of a snowplow.
Yes. And it was like a 14,000 ton snowplow or something. This wasn't like a little average.
No, this is not a lawnmower.
Right. Or snow blower.
Yeah. Or snow blower. No. We're talking about a plow, heavy duty type of machinery. So he's doing well. Thank goodness. He's checked in on social media from the hospital. So, So just in closing this section, we literally had 30 minutes of like RIPs and prayer requests in the morning and like opening chatter. So I think it's a good time to take a break because I feel my voice getting deeper by the minute. And then when we come back, we're going to give you some updates. We're going to give you an update into Tory Lanez conviction. We're going to give you an update on Patrick Clark, Takeoff's alleged murderer. We're going to give you an update on Theophilus. How do you say it?
I don't know. Is it Theophilus London? I don't know how to say it. That's what I was saying, Theophilus or Theophilus.
I'm going to call him Theo.
Is it Theophilus?
We're going to give you an update on Theo London and an update on Jen Shah. So we're going to go ahead and take a break, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we are back. So, Karla, we got some updates. So since the last time we were on air, Tory Lanez has been convicted in the shooting of Megan Thee Stallion. And y'all still, but we said this. We said that the public has already reached their verdict. And whatever the verdict was or the outcome of this case, it wasn't going to be like okay, now we can all agree to disagree and kumbaya. We can go get some ice cream and kick it. People still mad.
Yeah.
You got the people who feel like he got railroaded. Y'all was blaming Rock Nation.
Right. Like blaming everybody but the person that, listen, at the end of the day, we weren't the jury. We weren't sitting there. Like, no matter what attorney, what blogger, what journal, whoever, if you weren't there as part of the jury, I don't know how you can you say if he's guilty or he's not guilty, unless you just don't trust the system altogether.
Okay. Great point being made. Secondly, I learned throughout this trial and with some other things that happened in the news that, and it might sound like I'm talking about myself, and I may be, y'all can't trust everything you see and read on the internet, yo.
Facts.
We had so many people who automatically became court reporters, legal analysts.
Yes.
Y'all became legal analysts, court reporters. Y'all became documentarians.
Yes. Court
clerks, the whole nine. Stenographers. Y'all became all of it during this court trial. And, you know, even when I did my reporting, I made sure I went to an unbiased source, and I don't care about what you thought the prosecution did, what you thought the defense did. Tell me what the person said. I'm going to transcribe what was said, present it to y'all. You do with it what you like.
I know that's right.
So anytime y'all try to come at me and say, oh, you was biased, of course I have my own personal opinions. But when I know for a fact, when I did that Tory Lanez coverage, I told y'all exactly what was said in that courtroom and let y'all go to the corner and disperse this information the way you want to, digest it the way you want to, argue about it the way you want to. I ain't arguing with none of y'all about Tory Lanez, because at the end of the day, we all do love and Chavez to y'all. I don't care about nobody involved.
Nope.
I don't.
Facts.
I care in the sense of they are Black people. And I really wish they had made better decisions in their lives.
Yeah.
I care the fact that Megan Thee Stallion is a Black woman, and I love my Black sisters, and I love women, and I want women to be protected, and I don't want them to be hurt or shot in a dispute. But at the same time, as I'm saying, protect Black women as far as Megan Thee Stallion is concerned, then we have Black women who are like Kelsey Harris. And we really got to evaluate.
Yes.
You really have to evaluate Black women like Kelsey Harris. Okay.
Seriously.
Just saying.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Just saying. Real. So just keeping a long story short, Tory Lanez has been convicted on all 3 charges that he was facing. His sentencing has been delayed. He was supposed to be sentenced on January 27th. It has been delayed and pushed back till February, I guess 28th at the latest. Okay. Because Tory Lanez now has a new attorney. He now has David Kenner. And if you know the name David Kenner, in words, David Kenner was the official legal counsel of Death Row Records. David Kenner used to being in the trenches. David Kenner is used to getting, air quotes, alleged criminals off in court.
Child, Tory better save his money. I'm just saying, that's how I feel. That's just my personal opinion. Seriously.
He gonna need that commissary. Save your money, baby boy. Save your money. Because in a minute, you're going to have to pay somebody to braid your hair.
Yes.
The sides and the back. You have to pay somebody to braid.
But real quick, you didn't. No, you didn't. Well, but hold up, real quick. Can we talk about the victim in all of this?
Okay.
How did the victim end up becoming
the villain?
The villain. I feel so bad, and maybe I might be naive, but for Meg, because I'm like, this whole time we focused so much on Tory. Tory had no fragments or whatever in his foot.
And then my thing is, you peep how Meg got low. She got low.
She did.
She got real low. I don't see Meg. I think the last time I saw Meg was when her and Party was celebrating their anniversary. Okay. I ain't seen Meg since.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I know for her, after he got convicted, if she's anything, a smidget or a morsel of your girl, and I'm talking about myself, she is at home right now going through her Rolodex and she making a list and she checking it twice because all y'all N-words was naughty and nice. And she is at home and she is recalling everybody who played her, everybody who talked crazy about her, everybody who played double agent on her, everybody who turned their back on her, everybody who put double entendres in their music talking about her. She is running through all that. And I bet she feel like F everybody.
She might have a couple lawsuits. I hit their pockets. I don't know who and what she can go after, but it was a lot of slander.
It sure was.
Out in them streets,
especially by y'all Team Tory bloggers. Y'all was going real hard to pay my little media passes to go up into the courthouse.
My Team Tory.
Yeah, y'all little Team Tory.
Was that one of the chicks that was like, hey, brother.
Yeah. Hey, brother. And he walked right by her. Yeah, okay. Y'all was really out here.
Shout out to y'all. Yeah,
y'all was out here finessing. And here's the crazy part. People, and I guess, again, it may be stepping on our own toes because we have a voice and we have an audience, we can sway people who believe in us, right?
Absolutely.
We can, the same way I convince you on here to participate in my tomfoolery and shenanigans.
Yes, the hustle.
Yes,
hustle is real. But yes, you can definitely, I agree with you.
So, we do have a responsibility. That's why I save my personal opinions in most cases for the podcast.
Yeah.
Because when you come in here, of course, we're still Ice Cream Convos, but now you're going to find out what me and Karla really think versus I'm going to present you the facts in writing.
That's right. Then to give you your opinion over here on this podcast.
And give you my
such a perfect balance. Yeah.
So because, my website is what keep me in court. So I got to keep that on the up and uppy. Y'all don't really be tuning into the podcast. I can get a little loose over here. We didn't know she had a podcast. You don't. I don't. I don't. What say you? I don't.
Yeah, you're a fool. Yeah.
But yeah, so just listen. You're free to believe what you want to believe. If you feel like Tory got railroaded, so be it. All I'm telling you to do is never go to a party, get drunk, and hop in an SUV with him afterwards and tell him that his music is trash. That's all I'm going to tell you. Okay. So if you want to believe in him, have at it. But I just want to send some love and hugs to Meg wherever you are, because y'all not even taking that into consideration. Y'all pulled this girl Hofax card after somebody else shot her.
Yes, crack nuts, right? That's why I'm tripping like this. How she become the villain?
What? I was
but
like,
ain't nobody pull that weak ass video out of him air swinging when he was fighting whoever. I can't even remember. Yeah.
Child, God don't like ugly. But another thing, I don't know. I just took so much from this case. But anyway, so let's get back to David motherfucking Kenner. So David Kenner, he used to be the official legal counsel for Death Row. He actually represented Snoop Dogg in his murder trial, his 1996 murder trial. Murder was the case that they gave me.
Man, we almost forget about that Snoop. We might not have had the Snoop we have now.
If it wasn't for David Kenner.
Yeah, straight up.
If it wasn't for David Kenner. David Kenner also represented Tupac, but I can't remember in what case. Was it the America's Most Wanted when it was Pac and Snoop together in court?
I'm not sure.
Remember when they got jammed up together?
Yes, but I don't know if he, I'm not familiar with him. Like
with David Kenner. Okay, let me put you on real quick.
Yeah.
And then most recently, David Kenner represented Suge Knight in his civil trial for the death of Terry Carter.
Oh, okay. Now that's ringing a bell.
Yeah.
Like now I think I made nobody looks like that.
Girl, he looked like Tales from the Crypt.
You broke it. Stop, Zav.
Okay.
All right, I'm about to pull it up.
No, I'm gonna show it to you. Don't even pull it up. I'm gonna show it to you because you think I just be out here trying to lose points in heaven for
sauce.
No reason.
I thought you might be putting a little sauce.
No. Okay, here we go. Look, here we go. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Oh damn! Wow. Now that's spot on. Stop.
Listen, don't he look like he would like some fava beans?
Yeah.
He would like some fava beans.
Poor little Clarice. Yes.
Yes. Some fava beans. But yeah, shout out to you, David, though. I don't want to play with you in court. But all I'm saying is to say that David Kenner is really, really nice with it.
Okay.
And if it's somebody who can find some type of loophole to set Tory Lanez free, it's going to be David Kenner. So basically the reason why Tory's sentencing was pushed back was to give David time to look over the trial, look over everything, blah, 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 and go through discovery or whatever they call it or whatever to prepare to represent Tory. Okay. And so David Kenner.
Would this be for like an appeal or?
Well, he's planning to ask for a brand new trial, y'all. We about to go through all this again if this judge grants this.
Wow. Okay.
He want a brand new trial because basically David, like, you know what? Piece of Chavez to you with love, first attorney, but you F this case up, first attorney with love. So I'm fitting to come in here and see what I'm fitting to do for Tory. So,
yeah, it's gonna get interesting.
It is going to get very, very interesting. And just the fact of a carrot dangling that this mess may not be over with is so exciting.
I know. Like, I feel like it's been going on for 5 years.
It feels like 5 years. Yeah. Seriously. We're only 3 years shy of it being 5 years. So in another update, Patrick Clark, the man who has been charged and suspected of shooting and killing Takeoff back in November of 2022. He has been released on $1 million bond. And I am going to be the first to admit that my eyebrow was raised higher than The Rock when he wanted to know if you could smell what he was cooking. I was like, isn't this the same guy that just asked the judge for $5,000 for a private investigator? How do we go from needing $5,000 to being able to secure a $1 million bond? And for those of you who speak jail, typically,
you didn't.
For those of you fluent in jail,
yes, yeah.
Typically when a bond is in a situation is what, 10%?
Yes.
Okay, so that would
I'm
be
answering that. So why you ask me like I'm in jail? Like I'm in jail.
Girl, everybody know I did my 8 hours in jail. Hush, everybody know. Listen, everybody know you the research department. Ain't nobody try to play you. We know you the research department. We know you the research department.
But no, 10, yes. Usually it's like 10%. Right?
Okay, 10%. So that would be what, 100,000 of $1 million?
I need you to get, my man. I think.
All right. Allegedly 100,000.
Yes.
10%. So yeah. So we're all like, okay, well, he already told the court that his finances and his family's finances were exhausted. So where did we come up with 100 stacks? Well, according to his attorney, a concerned citizen.
I don't know. Went ahead and citizens that damn concerned about those.
Secured that bond. This alleged concerned citizen is a friend of the family and also someone who believes in Patrick Clark's innocence.
Wow.
And I'm not going to say what I think because y'all already know.
I was about to say they might as well have just come out and said it. Like when you listen to it.
Some people feel like it's a setup to get him out because, of course, everyone knows that he has to stay at his parents' house as far as his bond is concerned. So some people feel like it's a setup for the Oduwapti.
I think they're overthinking. That's just me, though. I think that's a stretch.
Others feel like we all know who the concerned citizen is because it's part of the bigger plan.
Yes.
I'm not going to say I don't feel like going to court or watching over my shoulder for the next couple of years.
Right.
But so it is what it is. So if you brave, drop down in the comments below. Let us know who you think the concerned citizen may be. But I was like, that is a mighty concerned citizen and someone with the credibility and ability to secure a $1 million bond.
You don't need them to tell you. Okay. I'm telling you.
Icky.
It's right there.
Icky. So that is the latest update on that. So Patrick Clark is out on bond. And there's another part of that case, but I'm going to confer with you privately before I mention that out loud on the radio.
Okay.
All right. So moving right along, Theo London, rapper Theo London, has been found safe and sound. Okay. Right before Christmas, his family reported him missing to the Los Angeles Police Department, saying that they have not heard or contacted this man since July. We talking July August, September, October, November, December. We talking 5 months.
That's a long time.
That is a long time. So people were like, well, why it took 5 months for his family to report him missing? He is from Trinidad and Tobago, and my assumption is that his family was still in the islands. So, you know, when you have family that they're out of town, like it's
true that. Well, out the country
for that.
Stephen, that's so true.
Yeah.
Isn't he is he Kanye's assistant or something?
He's tangled up with Kanye, and
that's what I thought somehow. Yeah, that's what I wonder. Okay.
Yeah, I think they may have collaborated musically, something, some way, shape, or form. He's tangled up with Kanye.
I know that now. Okay, gotcha.
And our last update is on Jen Shah, star of The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Homegirl was sentenced to 6.5 years in prison for wire fraud. So basically what she and one of her homies were doing, they had a telemarketing scheme going on where they were targeting elderly people and they were selling them like computer related things that they didn't need because they didn't even have a computer. Like, why are you selling web design to my nana who doesn't even know what an iPhone is? And then to add insult to injury, they started generating lead lists and selling them to other people so that those people can go prey on the same victims over and over and over. So, lock this hoe up. I don't care.
Straight up. She only got 6?
6. And I doubt, they'll probably start chopping it down for good behavior because she got bread and she
may do 3.
Yep. And she has some notoriety. But listen, in 2023, let's advocate for sending people to jail for fraud.
Seriously.
Let's I am
I'm
here.
With it.
If you're not paying your taxes, go to jail.
I'm with it.
Now, if you low income and you unable to pay your taxes, that's different.
That's different.
But if you banking money and you shifting and you moving and you tucking this under here and you hiding this behind this fictitious company and you doing Chrisley's, go to jail.
Yeah,
I'm not hurt at all.
Please. Oh, not at all.
I ain't hurt at all. I saw black people out here mourning.
Tripping.
Y'all out here mourning the Chrisleys.
And these people wouldn't help you if you needed a kidney or if you needed a help emergency.
But it'd be mad as hell when they can't get their earned income credit.
Yeah.
They did not. I gotta pay. Listen, I gotta pay taxes quarterly. I have to pay taxes monthly, and I pay them taxes because I like freedom.
Yeah.
And I want to do the right thing. Uncle Samuel is not gonna get upset with me and start trying to turn my life upside down. If y'all scheming and scamming and playing with Uncle Samuel and he catch you and he box you up, go to jail.
Yeah.
I didn't see y'all tore up when Wesley was sitting in jail. Y'all wasn't tore up when Lauren was sitting in jail. Y'all wasn't tore up when this is Mr. Big.
I know, right? And that's who we should have felt, baby.
They said Ronald Eisenman's in jail court talking about,
like he was.
Oh, I believe. Y'all ain't give a damn. Y'all let that man go to jail.
They clowned his ass.
To jail.
Yeah.
Oh, I believe.
But wait, what's the irony that Mr. Big and R. Kelly both distance? I mean, R. Kelly's is a little more, we talking about prison.
Well, and not him blaming Tasha K for his.
Boy, bye. Yes, that's a whole mess.
We ain't going down that rabbit hole, but y'all, in case you haven't heard, R. Kelly said Tasha K ruined his case. Child.
Had nothing to do with the little girls. Okay.
Good. Nothing to do with him saying, it seemed like your reg day. They had nothing to do with it. It was Tasha K and the winos.
Yeah, we gotta come back. Come back.
Okay, fine, I'm gonna chill. But it was Tasha K and the winos that said R. Kelly to jail. Okay. Listen, and it's so funny because and I know we all over the place, but we having a good time. Listen, y'all gonna stop blaming bloggers for stuff. Now, I do know that I do know we just got done talking about it. The power of persuasion. If a blogger has an audience that believes in them and so on and so forth. But let me tell y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all about these bloggers the same way. Those producers be talking to these reality TV stars. We cannot edit and put out in the street what y'all don't give us. If we don't have the content, we can't chop it, we can't screw it, we can't edit it. Now, I will acknowledge that some of y'all just be out there coming off the top.
Yeah.
And creating off the dome. Some of y'all be lying, straight up lying.
Yes.
Straight up. Creativity on astronomical levels of lies. But at the same time, y'all get mad at me. I think somebody told me, they said, every chance you get, you drag Trey Songz's name through the dirt. Well, every chance Trey Songz get, he allegedly snatches somebody's wig off. He allegedly punches somebody in the face, or he allegedly forcing himself on somebody, allegedly.
Yeah,
so
he did it to himself.
Talk to Trey. Leave me alone. He said the neighbors gonna know his name, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, they know his name.
Yeah, they did.
From court records, an accusation. Cha, leave me alone.
Yes.
Leave me alone. All right, Karla, I want to take another break before we come back and get into some of these hot topics that has the street of social media burning up. Mm-hmm. And then, and I need to get a drink of water. But before this podcast over, I'm going to tell y'all who owe me $66.39. All right, shit. We're going to take a break.
66
and 39 cents. We'll be back.
You so dumb.
All right, guys, we are back. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you are enjoying the show thus far. We always invite you to be a part of the show by dropping down in the comments wherever you listen and let us know your thoughts, opinions, views. Let us know why you're mad. Tell us what you need to do this week. I don't know. Just give us some feedback. Let us know what's going on. Okay. Yes. So, Karla, I want to talk briefly about this Gucci Mane versus Big Scar's family.
Oh, that's a mess.
Yeah, this is a really nasty, nasty situation. Karla, you want to go ahead and let everybody know kind of what's going on with this one?
So apparently, you might have to let them know more, because who was the first person in Big Scar's family to come out and say, all right, so put it like this.
Well, Big Scar. Let me set it up.
Yeah.
All right. So Big Scar is a 22-year-old rapper out of Memphis, Tennessee. He was signed to Gucci Mane. Am I correct? He was signed to Gucci Mane.
Yes.
He passed away right before Christmas. It actually freaked me out when I started writing the post, because at the time that it happened, I think it was during like my downtime. I was off.
It was. I remember because
you reached out to me.
Yeah.
So Big Scar, young man out of Memphis, he was 22 years old, allegedly overdosed on prescription drugs on December 22nd of 2022.
Okay, right.
So it was 22.
Wow.
And when I was writing the story, I was like, what? Okay, so he passed away allegedly from an overdose of prescription drugs. Apparently, at some point, Gucci Mane told Big Scar's family, or they either, at this point, I don't even know if he verbally said
That's
it.
That's what I was going to say. I haven't seen confirmation. I'm so sorry for cutting you off.
No, go.
That's the part where I missed. Okay. So like you said, the family, are we sure? Did we see any confirmation that Gucci actually said, I'm going to pay for the funeral? I mean, now I know we're not privy to everything. Right. I assumed that it was an assumption. But I don't know. That's the part that I was confused. And then that's when you started seeing, the social media videos. I've seen a couple. Yeah. I don't know if the first one. What was the first one that you saw?
I think the first one was a collaborator, like a Quez.
Okay.
It was someone, because see, social media, again, you have to be very careful and you have to pick and choose. And, you bite the watermelon and you spit out the seeds with social media, right? So basically, they were saying that it was his brother at first.
Right.
And I was like, okay, his brother. Okay. And then it later turned out to be someone that he's done music with, or someone he was cool with, who took to social media, blast Gucci Mane, claiming that Gucci Mane had promised he was going to pay for this funeral service. He backed out. He started saying that, he can't pay because his wife Keisha Kayor's birthday was coming up. But we're going to come back to that. We're going to come back to that.
Yeah.
So that he couldn't pay for the funeral because Keisha's birthday was coming up and he had financial obligations for that. So they blasted him on social media, but then it was like, the energy was like, it's all good though, because the funeral going to get paid for. And the young man started flashing all this money. Okay. Well, if you have the money, then why are you so upset or trying to blast someone else for not picking up the financial responsibility of it? But then I was like, well, if Gucci Mane told this man's family, if he literally verbalized and told this man's family he was going to cover these funeral expenses, I would expect him to be a man of his word.
Right. Absolutely.
But you and I talked off air privately. And well, let me just lay it out first and then we can get into the morsels of it. So the first, the young man blasts Gucci, then a sister who is allegedly a blood relative. She took to Facebook and she also doubled down on the whole Gucci backed out of paying. And then he also asked for this chain back. And, you know, a lot of times when these young rappers get signed, they get these necklaces and, you know, they represent in the label, blah, blah, blah. Jay-Z famously, the Rockefeller chain.
Yeah.
You know, you get the rock chain.
Kicked it off. Yep.
Yeah.
Dipset. You got the
Dipset. You get the Dipset chain. Who else? Terror Squad had their big TS. You know, these chains that show your affiliation, who you're signed with, who you're down with. Okay, it is what it is. So now they're claiming that Gucci Mane also asked for this chain back and of this, you know, from the family. And the girl was like, my brother earned that chain, XYZ. You got to get it in blood. Yeah. Okay, so that's where we were.
Right.
So then Keisha Kaur, Gucci Mane's wife, took to social media and posted 2 receipts. One dated December 30th, because that's my birthday. So naturally, I'll remember that, for $10,000 paid directly to the funeral home. Then another payment was made either January 2nd or January 3rd in the amount of $10,000. Same funeral home. Again, debit cards, debit payments, not floating checks, debit card payments.
Right.
Made $20,000 total. So before Keisha came out and spoke, social media was dragging Gucci Mane to hell. They was dragging him to hell like, damn, what kind of man are you? You left the family hanging. You blocked the family when they were trying to call you to find out, you know, if you want to pay for this funeral, so on and so forth. Gucci Mane never publicly addressed it himself unless I missed it. But they were dragging Gucci Mane to hell. And that's when I really realized that a lot of y'all feel like it is the obligation of the big name person you are affiliated with to take care of the funeral costs should you meet your demise in an untimely or unexpected fashion.
Yeah. I don't know how that came about, but I mean, something we all like. Everyone should have life insurance. I know for other different reasons people don't have it. I get all of that, but to expect the CEO of a company, that's what it really is. Let's break it down. The CEO of a company you work for to pay for your funeral. Where's that happening at? And I don't mean to sound insensitive because I know they had a relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Gucci and Scar, that was like that was his OG. That's his this little bro, right? But I just felt like it's an entitlement, I guess, that you feel when you just automatically assume that he's supposed to pay for it.
And I think that's where the waters get very, very murky. It's the entitlement of it, the expectation of it.
Right.
You know, typically you're mourning the loss of someone and you're flashing all these bans on social media saying that you don't need the money. Then why are we receiving this information if you don't need the money? You know, I understand. But again, I've said it before and I said it again in many situations. The moment someone takes something to social media, it's not about what am I trying to get out? I know y'all probably like, just spit it out. No, once someone takes something to social media, it is now about blasting the person. It's not about getting results, exposing. It is about exposing the person. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Blasting and exposing the person. It is not about getting any type of validation. It's not about
resolution or anything.
A resolution. Yes, it's not about the resolution. I think we talked about this with Romeo and Master P. Romeo could have sat in that house and kept it quiet and been mad at Master P for 5, 10, 20 years to come. Romeo wanted us to know who Master P really is.
Exactly.
Or who he really perceives his father to be. And that's why he took it to social media. Like, this man up here talking about, Twitch, this, that, and the third. Well, let me tell you what he doing to us behind the scenes. It was about exposing Master P. It was about, and thankfully, during our break, they reconciled. And that was good to see.
I feel like it was a publicity stunt, but we can talk about that later.
I see. They sat down and they pieced it up over a bag of wrap snacks. You know, but again, a lot of times we are included in the group chat, the group text, and it's really none of our business.
True that.
At the end of the day, you come to social media and tell us that Gucci Mane allegedly backed out of paying for this funeral service. Am I supposed to get in my car and drive to Gucci Mane's house, ring the doorbell, and ask him for the bread?
Right. Straight up. It is. It's like, what is the goal here? Yeah.
What are we as the public? What are we supposed to do?
Yeah,
now but the public did what we do. Yep. They hopped on social media and attacked him, made him uncomfortable. His wife is pregnant with their second child. She got to get online and she got to tell y'all, no, we did X, Y, and Z. Here's the receipts. Like she literally presented actual receipts, not a pun, not a metaphor. She presented actual receipts.
Real receipts. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Bet. It's said and done. It's over with. But now you have the feeling of, I did this for y'all, or for Scar, not even for y'all. I did this for Scar. And then this is the thanks I get.
Yeah.
Because at this point, Gucci, damned if he did, he damned if he didn't.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And it makes you, I hate when stuff like this happens, because then it may, something like this comes up again. He may second guess whether or not he should, doing it again.
Because it's almost like, okay, well, I did it, but y'all still
ain't satisfied.
Like dogging me, y'all. So then the sister comes on like, oh, that little money wasn't nothing. That way, why she slinging boxes at UPS?
How ignorant, though. How ignorant of her.
In words.
Yeah, straight up. That's all it is.
And I'm not talking about neurologists. In words. And so, I mean, listen, Gucci Mane, like all of us, is an imperfect person.
Right.
But I know for a fact, I don't know how much he told y'all he was going to give y'all, but I know for a fact he put $20,000.
Yeah, y'all 20 racks. Yeah.
And I know for a fact the average funeral costs between $7,000 and $8,000. Yeah. So somebody need to talk to me. Like
exactly.
They were saying something to the effect and about $60,000.
What?
Who are we burying?
Right.
Are we encrypting somebody in a tomb? What is happening?
Right. Gold plated.
But that's us. We wanna be so flashy and so big. The same way y'all spend 2 years worth of income tax to send a 16-year-old to the prom.
Yes, you better preach.
To put people in the ground, like you love them and you respect. You want to give them a respectable and a loving homegoing service, but 60 racks.
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah, that's just way too much.
Wasteful.
I think. My opinion. Yeah, very
my
wasteful.
opinion, wasteful.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all better see if y'all can get a BOGO when I go. If we buy one, can we get one free later? Y'all better try to get a BOGO.
I think that's how they used to do it back in the day. If you talk to some of the older people.
They used to buy the 2 plots at one time.
Yes. Yep.
So y'all need to, like, I don't know. It's just very sad. Just some of the activity I see y'all engaging in sometimes on social, and it's just the level of ignorance. It's like it's a low vibrational plate. It's just so God dog, man. This man gave up to. He has his own child, his own family,
and one on the way.
He giving y'all money for, but it's just my personal opinion. I mean, again, you stand where you stand. You feel how you feel, but I just think it's very unfortunate. Because at the end of the day, this young man still lost his life.
Yep.
And y'all out here bickering and acting a fool over money that you claim you don't need.
Yeah, it's
so here's the thing.
Bad.
You mentioned something, and I just want to make this point, and I just want to reiterate this point again. Maybe it's different because there's maybe a different code in rap.
Mm-hmm.
If Nelly, God forbid, one of the Saint Lunatics pass, everybody gonna be looking at him. What you finna do for the family? Right. Someone from No Limit pass, everybody gonna look at Master P. What you gonna do for the family? Right. So I guess it's different because if you work at Amazon, boo boo, and you don't wake up tomorrow, Jeff Bezos ain't sending nothing to your house.
None at all. I'm like maybe it is that there's a code in hip hop we don't know about, but I just still think that it's
And I mean, I could
an
see
entitlement.
It is. Now, how do you feel about the chain? Because there are certain things that were addressed and weren't addressed. I do feel like, okay, I'm just going to say this. And again, personal opinion, no facts, no actual factuals whatsoever. I do feel like Gucci Mane told them people something about Keisha's birthday because Keisha's birthday was yesterday.
Oh, wow. And how would they know?
How would they know? If Keisha's birthday was in July or August, I'd be like, y'all capping.
Yeah. even April, now. Even like, you know what I mean? Anything but like that was too close. Yeah.
Her birthday was on the 10th.
Way too close.
Her birthday was on the 10th.
Yeah, that's so on point.
So that right there was a little shaky.
Yeah. So that's why it's tough. It's definitely some, you know how they say it's his truth, and then that I mean,
and everything.
Yeah, everything, and somewhere the real truth lies somewhere in between. But the chain, I feel like if it's the 1017 chain, I can kind of see Gucci Man maybe wanting a chain bag because that's a brand of his. You know, it's a
brand.
And depending, you may want that. You know, you want to protect your brand. You know, at all costs. You're very familiar. I'm sure. Like I look at it like with ICC, right? And there was a situation that whatever. Let's say somebody stole a ICC, whatever. You want that. You don't want that just out there in anybody's hands. Right. Like it's your brand. If it's not the 1017 chain, then he being mighty petty. Yeah, like it's a chain.
I feel like it's a 1017 chain, and just to piggyback on what you said, and actually not even to piggyback on what you said, to reiterate something that you said to me privately, it's a branded chain. And if that chain gets into the wrong hands, we saw it in Set It Off. The young man got a haircut.
Oh my goodness.
With a crew he wasn't even a part of.
That's a very, very good analogy. I didn't even,
It's what the gangsters call it, like you fake flagging or whatever. So that chain could end up in the wrong hands or on the wrong person, and they could pretend to be affiliated with Gucci Mane, do some things that catch Gucci Mane up in something.
Yeah, you got to return it. That's just like, I'm so glad you just triggered something. I know this because I worked for UPS years ago. When you leave UPS, I don't know if it's there now, like that now. You got to turn that brown. You ain't keeping that brown uniform. They literally will come after to get that uniform because they've had situations where people have dressed up like UPS drivers and broke into someone's home. So like this, I was years ago, I was a driver's helper, but you had to they were serious about returning that. So it's kind of the same. I feel like it's
in the same vein because listen, you also made a good point off air because you have all the good points. See, Karla and I have a different kind of conversation off air. And then we have to pick and choose what we can actually bring to the air.
We wish we could let y'all in.
Because I don't want to fight when I go out. I don't want to have to fight. I don't want to fight. But anyway.
I don't want to fight no more.
Yeah, I don't want to fight no more. She also made the point in a private conversation where she said, and I'm talking about you like you ain't even here. But she said that if it is the 1017 chain, more than likely, if it's not for the family, if it's not about flexing with the chain, and it's more about we can take this chain, we can pawn it and get the bread. Yeah. Gucci Mane can just give them money.
Buy it from them. Yeah.
Buy it from them. Buy it back in exchange for to get his branded material back.
But they got plenty. That's why I got to go back on that too. Because then I see him, I'm like, but y'all got plenty of money. So now I'm like, get this. I don't know where I'm at. Because you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they are at this point. What are you keeping the chain for if it's not to get
to
more
flex
money,
in front with it? To flip it or flex with it.
But yeah. The flexing is the problem. That's why I would ask for it back.
Yeah. So I don't feel like I'm necessarily mad about asking to return the chain. Yeah. Because if you left Rockefeller, why would you still want to run around with a Rockefeller chain?
Right.
Unless you're trying to use it for a souvenir. But not even that. That's somebody leaving the crew. This is somebody
that's no longer. Yeah. Like, and so meaning there's no more affiliate. Whether you were his brother, sister, you weren't 1017.
No. He was the only person affiliated with 1017. Yeah. Okay. All right. One more thing I want to talk about. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this, but Karla, what the hell is going on with Keith Murray?
Poor Keith. We got to start. Remember, we used to have our prayer. We used to have our prayer list.
I should have moved him up to the prayer list.
Yeah, you got to move him up to the prayer. You got to move him up to the prayer list.
Y'all. So let me tell you something. So.
I don't even mean to laugh. That was
some of y'all who know me personally know that I used to be so in love with Keith Murray. This is story time.
Yeah.
I used to be so in love with Keith. Like I used to be like, you got it bad when you're on the phone. Hang up and I call right back. I had it bad for Keith. Bad. he knew it. Because I told him every time I saw him. And I would pressure the hell out of Redman to try to hook us up. It became a funny jokey joke to Redman. But it was my situation. I was in love with Keith Murray. And there was a concert. It was him, Erick Sermon, Redman. They were all performing. And of course, I went because Keith Murray. Hello.
Yeah, of course. Duh.
Yes. I went because of Keith Murray. And my grandbaby is trying to FaceTime me. Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on, y'all.
Hey.
Hi, Pumpkin. How are you?
Good. Why you got your headphones on?
Yes. Can you guess why I have my headphones on?
I know why you have your headphones on. Yes?
Tell me why I have my headphones on.
Yeah, you have your headphones on because I'm talking to you.
But what am I what do you think I'm doing? I'm going to show you. Look.
Okay.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Can
Yes, Mommy.
Can you see? You see Aunt Karla?
Hey, Eve.
I called my Shuki. I asked you, did I call her?
Pumpkin.
I asked you, can I call my Shuki? Did I call her?
She's so sweet.
Pumpkin.
Yeah.
You see I have my headphones on?
Yeah.
Can-
You have your headphones talking to me, talking to your... You have your headphones talking to your pumpkin, and you talking to your friend.
Yeah, I'm talking to my pumpkin and I'm talking to my friend. That is so right.
She had me crying.
But guess what else I'm doing?
Yeah.
I'm recording what?
A podcast.
A podcast.
My
Yes,
girl.
I am. Can I call you back when I finish recording?
Yeah, and I'm going to call my grandma because
She banged on me. Oh shit.
Yo.
I would just like to wait. Let me get a drink of water. Hold on,
I gotta get myself together. She straight bang. She was like, "Oh word, let me move on that."
But y'all didn't peep the shade of it all. I'm gonna call my other grandma and then banged on me. You and your little funky ass podcast.
Yes. Yo, shout out to Eve.
Oh my gosh, she almost broke me down when she said, "You talking?"
She ready to come on. She ready.
And you talking to your
friend. She's too sweet. She ready. We gotta bring her on.
I know she ready. Yeah. I got to start the EVE show.
Yes.
All right. So before we were so preciously interrupted, yeah. So I was in love with Keith Murray. I go to this show because Keith Murray, and so we're there, and of course, Redman gets there before Keith. So I'm like, I saw him. He was like, I already know who you're looking for. I was like, is he here though? I was like, all right. I was like, you got me right.
Right. Just make sure you got it lined up.
So Redman always called me Jersey Girl. So he was like, I got you, Jersey Girl. I got you, Jersey Girl. I was like, okay. So I was there with my homegirl, my other homegirl named Karla. And she's absolutely beautiful too. So, you know, we were there and Keith is there. So like we in VIP and I'm like, yes, okay. So he comes up and I'm like, hey, it's me again. And he turned to Karla and he was like, hey, how you doing? What's your name, beautiful? You wearing them jeans? He started hollering at my girl.
Oh my gosh. No, he know. He
I was
already
like,
knew.
Hold on.
Oh man.
Lonely, broken hearted.
No, you didn't.
Life not over. I just started.
Yeah, he had to do that.
I saw
ain't that the worst though?
Oh, I was toe. Oh, I was toe up. My heart was
That's
broken.
the worst.
And that was the day I was over it. And and then of course
that'll do it.
That'll do it. And she was like in this super awkward position because number one, she's married, she ain't even studying it, and she knows how much I like him
about him.
So she was like just put in this super awkward position, but you know, I knew she was down for me or whatever. But so I was done. So I'm not gonna say that when I see him out here on his nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall.
Yo, you wrong. That's all I picture yo, please pray y'all for Keith Murray. Like,
oh my goodness,
y'all gotta check it out because I mean, y'all don't fully understand what we talk about if you haven't watched it yet. Go to
icecreamconvos.com and put in two words, Keith Murray.
Yes.
Because Keith Murray has been trending in the streets of social media. Basically, what he has done is he has linked up with this media outlet and they're doing Vlad style interviews with him that are broken up where he's into segments where he's talking about different things at different times. But the Keith Murray that is in these videos is not the Keith Murray that gave us the most beautifulest thing in this world.
No, at all.
It is not the same.
Not at all.
Murray. With all due respect, because of course we were laughing earlier or whatever, and I'm making my little, 5 heartbeat jokes, but this seriously is not a laughing matter because if you really pay attention to this man, he is giving every single famous crackhead you have ever seen in your life.
Straight up.
It's giving that type of behavior.
Yeah.
It's giving Tyrone Biggums. It's giving Eddie King Jr. And just a little word to the wise, like for y'all kill me when y'all be like 5 heartbeats, like Eddie King Jr. It is literally Eddie King Jr. Don't believe it. But we done renamed this. We done renamed this.
I never knew that. Yeah. Are you serious?
Yes. It is Eddie King Jr. We have been calling that man Eddie
Where we
King.
get came from?
Because that's what we do. That's what we do.
God damn.
So anytime I put like Eddie King Jr., people correct me. It's Eddie Kane. No, it's
my gosh.
Wow. Like, can you imagine if I feel like that? Imagine how Robert Townsend feel. He named them characters. He gave y'all Eddie King Jr. Hold on, look. Matter of fact, hold on, boo. Just to make sure, because I don't like to be loud and wrong. The 5 Heartbeats cast. Oh, of course they would put Michael Wright, Eddie. No. I need the name.
Yes, the whole name. Full government.
The full government. Let's go right in here. Let's go into IMDb because they'll know.
Yes.
We're gonna go to the 5 Heartbeats. Karla, can you remember off top the year the 5 Heartbeats came out?
Oh,
I'm messing with you now.
No, absolutely not. I'm not even gonna try to guess because
1991.
Oh yeah. See, I was way up I was gonna say like 94, 95. I knew I would have been off.
All right. So now I'm going to the 5 Heartbeats. Come on, cast.
And with I cannot believe like all this time we didn't butcher this man's name.
Yep. Okay. So IMDb is playing. So hold on. I'm gonna say the 5 Heartbeats. Yes, and we are that type of podcast that we're gonna take the time.
Oh yeah, we got to.
Eddie.
We wouldn't be us if we didn't. I cannot believe we're calling him Eddie Kane now. You're gonna have to find that for me.
So, all right. So I put the 5 Heartbeats Eddie, and here are the Google search results, right? So it goes the 5 Heartbeats Eddie Kane, the 5 Heartbeat Eddie Kane scene, 5 Heartbeats, the real Eddie Kane Jr. And then right down here, it says who played Eddie King in the 5 Heartbeats. Michael Wright is, this is from Wikipedia. Michael Wright is an American film and television actor who is best known for his role as Eddie King Jr.
Wow.
In the 1991 Robert Townsend film.
My whole life did change.
5 Heartbeats. Oh, no, listen. Between that.
Life.
Wait, you want your life change for real? Hold on. Let me play this one for you too, because I got the people going with this one. All right, here it is. Listen.
Randy, when you get done.
With Denzel?
Denzel.
Dad, his name is Denzel.
Fuck is you gonna tell me what his name is? I've been watching this man my whole goddamn life. His name is Denzel Washington.
Actually, it's Denzel.
I'm gonna go play
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But we do that a lot because I can't even pronounce it. Remember years ago when we had Taj, T and Tamara's brother on you had him as we had him as a guest.
Lord,
aren't we saying their last name wrong?
Is it?
Yes, it's not Mallory.
It's Maury.
Something like that. It's like Maury. Yes. Another name. He told us. We want to go back in the archive.
No. I know how to get to the bottom of it. Oh my gosh. Send us all your mysteries. We solve them all together. I know how to get to the bottom of it. I do. Listen, hold on.
What you get to the
pronunciation?
Yes.
Please don't tell me she removed it.
But I remember Taj telling us. Oh, you got it coming out of Tia and Tamara.
Did she remove it? Because she the TikTok queen now.
Oh yeah, true that. She's not the queen though.
Chose TikTok over her marriage.
You know what? Oh gosh.
Dang. Okay, hold on. I think I know where to find it.
Okay. Yeah, it's so funny because you think about all the names we say wrong. Like we could probably do a whole podcast, or you could do a whole post on that.
Oh, yep. All right, hold on. All right, I'm gonna go here.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? Okay, here we go.
Hi, my name is Tia Deshawn Maury, and this is
Maury. See, how long we been saying Maury? How many? All y'all was saying it.
Maury, and this is my second drink.
Listen.
Hi, my name is Tia Deshawn Maury, and this
Maury.
is my third drink. My name is Tia Deshawn Maury.
I'm gonna go back.
Hi, my name is Tia Deshawn Maury.
Okay, so I'm gonna need all y'all to straighten up. Black folks told me.
Remember?
Black folks told me we've been calling him Denzel. We gotta finish calling him Denzel. But the story behind it actually is Denzel is named after his father.
Okay.
His father's name is Denzel. So when his mom would say Denzel, both of them would answer. So she started calling him. Wait, excuse me. Erase. Scratch that. His father's name is Denzel.
Okay.
He's named after his father as Denzel. But when she would say Denzel, both of them would answer. So then she started calling him Denzel to differentiate between the two in the house.
Got you.
And that's how it stuck.
She just should have called him DJ. What was wrong with that?
Because Black mamas is difficult.
Yeah, but DJ Washington, I don't know. That Denzel got that.
That Denzel hit different. That Denzel sound like
different.
Denzel sound like he got on some floor shines, a nice ass suit, and he smells good. And he got Duke hair grease in his waves.
Not Duke.
Remember Duke? Come on.
Yes.
Now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. That's what Denzel sounds
shout out
like.
to you for pulling that out though. Learn something.
Yeah. So all right. So we were talking about Keith Murray.
we all over the listen.
So anyway, so with that being said, just pray for Keith Murray. He's doing these videos. He's talking about his hotels, talking about women he slept with, women he not even slept with, women that he knew and chewed.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just knew
or
and
chewed him.
Oh, yeah. He talked about Foxy Brown. He talked about rapper Shauna. He talked about Corinne Steffens.
Yes.
But when I tell you it is given, it's given Eddie King Jr., Tyrone Biggums, and it's given Damon Wayans, Anton. Dang. It's given all of that. And it's really, really super sad.
And it's giving me Orlando Brown vibes. Like, I'm sorry. I love you, Orlando.
Bamboo. Yes, it is. I saw a tweet that said Orlando got to get back in the studio because Keith
y'all wrong.
Orlando got to get back in the studio. He got to drop some bars.
Y'all wrong.
And I'm like, the way sometimes we just get a good kiki out of just watching people self-destruct.
But you know when you got to laugh from crying, I guess.
It is because listen, addiction is never funny, but you can't tell me you don't know a funny crackhead. You cannot tell me you don't know a funny drug addict.
Straight up. No, that's not true. I'm going to laugh now, but I know a few of them right there now. Listen, give me a good laugh every time.
Russell Simmons could have easily made Def Crack Jam.
You know, I think we laugh at them. They're so transparent. Think about it. They're the most transparent people in the world. They're so real. They gonna tell it like it is.
And what do we do when we uncomfortable?
Laugh.
You done drop bars. You done drop bars. Bars. Yeah.
Now, listen, real quick. I want to put a disclaimer out there. I do not agree with some of the things that Boosie has been saying recently about crackheads. So don't think I'm a crackhead fan, y'all. I don't know if you heard about.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yeah. We don't endorse
being a crackhead.
Advocating for drug use. We don't advocate for that. We do know that some people have substance abuse issues. And that they are, fighting and challenging and struggling with. So we don't take that for granted. And that's never a laughing matter, but God darn it, some of y'all addicts is hilarious. Put your favorite comedian out of business.
But straight up.
But even though some of the things Keith is saying and doing is absolutely hilarious, at the same time, it's hilariously sad because I just never in a million years would have pictured him going out like this. And I just feel like God protected me that day because I could have ended up being a baby mama. I could have ended up being a baby mama, an ex-wife.
He protected you.
Child. Listen, sometimes y'all think the Lord is closing a door in your face. He's actually shutting out the enemy and locking you into safety on the inside. So do not get it twisted. But all right, Karla, let's go ahead and take a break. Girl, we going to marathon today. Okay, so we got a little bit more for real, and then we're gonna go. Just for real, we just got a little bit more, but we're gonna go. We're giving y'all breaks, we're giving y'all potty breaks and everything. So we're gonna be right back. Okay, we are back. So we are in the last and final stretch of the Ice Cream Convos podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. You are always welcome to be a part of the show. All you got to do is drop down in the comments below wherever you are listening or watching and share your thoughts and views and opinions and all that other good stuff. Let us know if we dead ass wrong or we right on point. But thank you so much for listening. Okay. Yeah. So let's hop into some baby news. This is pretty quick. No, Nick Cannon had
Didn't he have
baby.
One?
He had another baby since last
time.
Did. Nick Cannon had another baby since the last time.
He did. It's been a while, but he's sure. Wow, he is really on a roll. You called it. You put it out there.
Baby since the last time he was on the podcast.
Yeah.
Him and Alyssa, they had a baby girl.
Yes.
Child, well.
What was Nick that on Cannon, wait, when was that?
Wasn't it the
14th?
I think so. No, yes. But let me tell you what was so crazy about that. And then I'm going to move on because I promised you I wasn't going to get all long-winded. Mm-hmm. The same day that they welcomed that baby was the same day the headline came out. Mm-hmm. And I was like, did they know? Was this the same day the headline came out about why Nick Cannon did not put Zen, his son who passed away, why he didn't put him on chemo. Okay. The very same day that headline ran everywhere. And I'm talking about
that was the same day. Oh my goodness.
It's the same day they welcomed that baby girl.
Wow.
And I said, how cruel is it that, I mean, of course, Nick said it in an interview, which gave them the headline. Again, but you have to give the content, right?
True.
But imagine, I'm so glad I didn't write that post. And the reason why I didn't write it, and I think we talked about it on the podcast, but the reason why I didn't write that post is because number one, we were talking about a baby, we were talking about death, and we're talking about a baby with cancer and chemo. And we have enough bad news and enough things that are heavy on our hearts. And I just didn't want to unload on people like that, especially right before Christmas. Yeah. But y'all was running that article the very same day that woman was in there giving birth to her rainbow baby.
Yeah, that's terrible. I didn't realize it. That's terrible.
I want to know, did somebody know?
That's a good question.
Because, some outlets like, oh yeah, we cool with Nick. He probably let us know the baby was born.
Yeah.
Like, did y'all know when y'all was running that article? Because it was across people.
Or was it just a coincidence?
But that was awful. But yes, they have had another baby since the last time we were on a podcast. So congratulations.
Yes.
Jessie J, the UK vocal voice of the nation in UK. Yes. Is expecting her rainbow baby. You remember last November, she shared with us that she suffered a miscarriage.
Yeah.
So she said that she is so excited, but she was so nervous to tell people that she was pregnant. But when I tell you, baby, this girl is enjoying every moment of her pregnancy. I am so happy for her. And she is just so awesome. And just God bless her.
Yeah.
Shemar Moore, 52-year-old king of the baby girls. You remember Shemar Moore called his baby girls?
Yes.
Well, Shemar, baby girls, I got some bad news for y'all. Shemar about to sit y'all down in the corner because he got a real baby girl.
That's so sweet.
It is. He is expecting his first child with his girlfriend. Her name is Desiree Dizon. Here we go again. Girl, tell us how to say it.
Yes.
But he is expecting his first baby with her. She is a model and an actress. She already has a child with Stephen Bishop, the actor Stephen Bishop, light-skinned guy. He cute.
Okay.
They all from the same gang.
Oh, all right.
Him and Shemar, they all from the same gang.
From the same gang. All right.
Same gang. So this is going to be their first child together. And I posted their gender reveal on icecreamconvos.com. It is a very, very, if you just want to see some natural, actual, just unadulterated, pure joy, watch that. Like it's just pure joy. And, Shemar lost his mom. He lost his mom. And so it was like just a big deal for him. He was like, his mom didn't get to see it, be here, but it's a miracle and all that. Yes. So I'm just tripping off of y'all 52-year-old daddies.
Because
when it's a 52-year-old mama, y'all drag us.
Yeah. Yeah. They never drag the men. The men never get dragged.
No.
I don't get it.
And you know what else? Speaking of a 52-year-old daddy, Diddy just had that baby.
Yes.
Baby love.
Yes.
Justin, his oldest son, is 30 years old. If he 29 or 30 with a newborn baby sister. He was a baby in the Juicy video. That's 1992.
Yes. Oh, that's crazy. That
is nuts.
It's kind of weird.
Because JB was like, Justin got a baby. Because there's a picture of Justin holding. I said, boy, that's his sister.
Right.
Because they look just alike. Because Justin's mom is part Asian.
Yeah, they do look alike.
And Baby Love's mama is Asian. They look just alike. Hold on, I'm gonna show you a picture. Hold on, because this visual is so sweet. Hold on. Yeah, and I'm just like, so when Justin, like, he's gonna be 40 years old when his sister is 10.
It's 10. No, I got one even better for you. Diddy's gonna be 63 years old when she's 10. Oh, that is so sweet. That's who should have been having the baby.
Okay.
Like, no offense, I'm not knocking anything, but I feel like you're kind of selfish when and I'm gonna get off of it. But think about it. 15 years old, Diddy will be what? So we said 63, 68, 70 years old. Who you kicking the soccer ball or tossing anything around or doing?
Okay.
Like I don't.
He'll hire somebody to do it. Well, look, her baby, look, all her goddamn siblings can go out there and do it with her.
Right, but it's just, I don't know. It's kind of unfair. Mm-hmm. There's going to be such a big gap in between you and your child. You're not even, like, what are those conversations going to be like? Mm-hmm. When she starts asking stuff, I don't know.
I'm just like, oh.
Shout out to them, though.
Yeah, so shout out to them. Congratulations to Shemar. Congratulations to Jessie J.
Yeah.
And whoever else out there is expecting a baby, we ain't heard about it yet. So I got a segment now called Good News. Let's talk some good news.
Yes.
Natasha Scott from Escape. Y'all know all the drama she went through with Escape last year. But I am happy to tell you that she is now signed to Motown Gospel. And she did it under her own label.
Okay. Good for her.
So we just waiting to get the gospel tunes. We waiting to get some. Ooh, Jesus. So give us some. Ocho Cinco and Sherelle Rosado are engaged.
Oh,
yeah. So Ocho, he gonna do it again, y'all. Last time
I love Ocho. I don't know. He got a spot in my heart always.
Yeah, but Ocho Cinco got a preference. I just thought about that.
He does. He definitely got a preference. He's
engaged to Sherelle Rosado to get married. His ex-wife is Evelyn Lozado. He got a preference. But congratulations to him. I love Ocho Cinco because he is so funny, and he is like, he's just a mess.
So far, he is a mess. You got
the fact that he be doing his daughter's hair and makeup. I'm like, let's go.
Yes,
let's go. In other good news, Donnell Jones fell asleep behind the wheel.
Ooh.
And drove his car into a ditch. But the good news is that man got out of that car without a scratch.
Ooh, thank you,
because God got him. God got him.
Look, I'm hearing a lot of car accidents at the beginning.
Oh my gosh!
Stop saying the new year. I'm gonna stop saying the new year. But lately,
look in the front.
Yeah,
we'll call New Year in the front. In the front of the front.
Right? Yeah, I like that.
In the front. And my last segment for good news is Erick Sermon. Erick Sermon at EPMD, who is a very, very good close friend of Keith Murray. Eric.
All right.
Eric just shared that he is fresh out of rehab. and he is 7
Awesome.
months clean from an opioid addiction.
That's
So, people like, well, he need to get Keith in there. Man, can this man get out of rehab?
And he has to get his stuff together before he can help exactly anybody else.
Do y'all think it's like getting saved? Like you get saved, you get baptized, you come out and become a disciple?
Right, exactly. And that person has to want to do it. I don't care how much
Absolutely.
convincing you or showing you do. They have to
Absolutely.
want
Just want to recap. The Golden Globes went down last night. Gerard Carmichael was the host. Y'all, that man has zero. I have never seen a host who didn't have one goody got darn to give.
Straight up. Yeah, not at all.
Go to icecreamconvos.com right now. Look at these clips and read them tweets, them Twitter reactions. But see, I'm a Gerard Carmichael fan. Like,
Right.
you have to understand his brand of comedy and how he get down. Like when Ricky Gervais hosts, and sometimes people are like, ooh, I don't like it. Like when it comes to comedians, either you're a fan of them or you're not. And typically, if you're a fan of them, then you'll understand their style. Now, there's some comedians who will try to appeal to everybody.
Yeah.
And then some of them just that's going to be themselves and stay in pocket.
And that's what it is. It's an audience for everyone. I notice us, we don't, the way we treat Gerard is terrible. I just think.
Yes, we do. We be treating Gerard like our cousin that come over and we be like, do we have to? All right.
No,
and then when he come over, y'all have a little bit of fun, but you really still ready for him to go home?
Yes. Oh, that's a perfect analogy for real.
Yeah, like we gonna have a little bit of fun, but I still like when your mom call you, I'm still not mad. It's time for you to go. So I want to give some congratulations to Angela Bassett, who won a Golden Globe for Best Actress. She has now made history as the first actor in the Marvel Cinematic Universe to win a Golden Globe for a Marvel film. This is her second Golden Globe. She won her first one 30 years ago with What's Love Got
Yes,
to Do
my girl,
with It?
straight queen. She's
Quinta Brunson.
Yeah, that was
Scooped her first Golden Globe, and Karla, your boy Tyler James Williams.
I know.
Everybody,
yes.
We love you now, Tyler.
Yes, we love you,
Tyler.
I was so hyped. Black excellence for real.
Golden Globe Award. Abbott Elementary scooped its first Golden Globe Award, and Eddie Murphy was honored with the Cecil B. DeMille Award, which is basically like the lifetime achievement type of award. But Eddie Murphy got up there being all distinguished and boring and giving everybody, calling out the people by names. Like I understand when you win an award, you really, really, really want to thank the people who kind of help get you there. But I'm a fan of the profound acceptance award. Like acceptance speeches.
Gotcha.
Like I want you to come up and say something that's going to hit me in the feels, or that's going to like people, we're going to be talking about it tomorrow, or it becomes a quotable. Like you just get there like, I want to thank Tamika, Letitia, Tanya, Joanna, Tanya, him. But like, I get it. And I do get that, because those people really played an intricate part in your career. Like, hit me with the hit me. And I was like, come on, Eddie. Eddie just about to call off these names. But then the OG, who never lets us down, closed out his speech with this.
I'm going to wrap it up and just say something to all the new up-and-coming dreamers and artists that are in the room tonight. I want to let you know that there is a definitive blueprint that you can follow to achieve success, prosperity, longevity, and peace of mind. It's a blueprint. And I followed it my whole career. It's very simple. It's three things. You just do these three things. Pay your taxes. Mind your business. And keep Will Smith's wife's name out your mouth.
When he hit that, I was like, oh, that was so epic, man.
It was. And listen, I know some of y'all still in the fields like, leave Will Smith alone. We so tired of this. Blah, 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 blah.
We talked about forever. It's attached to him now. It's part of him.
But the thing was, he didn't even talk about the slap itself.
Right.
He addressed that because he's such a comedic genius. He addressed the outburst before the slap. He ain't say nothing about that man. Slap you, but
right.
Child, not Tyrese. Tyrese done hopped on Quinta Brunson's internet to defend Will Smith. Nobody, and you know the memes that say nobody, and then Tyrese
all day.
So
all
Tyrese
day.
behind got on social media talking about, I'm still team Will Smith. There's nobody on earth that will ever influence me to ever have a change of heart towards the biggest influence in my life. I'm just saying, man, move on already. I just watched Emancipation for the 3rd time. I can't believe how masterful this overall movie is. Hashtag my brother's keeper. First of all,
stop.
Who in their right mind gonna sit up and watch a slave film 3 times in a row?
Yeah, that don't even make sense. Tyrese, bye Tyrese. Nobody cares. That's what Stephen A. say. We're just here to tell you we don't care.
We don't care.
It's like,
we don't care.
Yeah,
First of all, Tyrese, you go so hard in the paint, but you got high on them prescription pills and told all of us that Will Smith gave you $5 million. You told a lie on the man that was the biggest influence in your life, huh? Okay. You come back and talk to me a little bit later.
Yeah.
Okay. No, Tyrese just, I feel like there's something in Tyrese's spirit that makes him feel like he has to be seen and heard.
He does. That's an attention.
It has nothing to do with him.
Yeah, attention seeker. He's an attention seeker.
Grief. And we share the same birthday, and it make me self-reflect. Tyrese make me self-reflect all the time. Because I'm like, what's wrong with
you? Yeah, but you share a birthday with LeBron too. So
I do.
There
I also share a birthday with Tiger Woods.
Yeah,
I could be like,
why you gotta go back to the?
He'd be like, hey, it's Tiger. He'd be like, hey, it's Tiger. If what's the name calls over here, tell her you don't know me. Like, okay. But yeah, so Eddie Murphy, of course, stole the show or whatever. But yeah, so just congratulations to all the Oscar winners. Michelle Yeoh is my girl. I love Michelle. Yeah, listen, everywhere. What is it? Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, hands down, without a fact, was one of my top 10. Oh, hold on. Breaking news. Less than 10 days. Hold on. I told you I don't like doing breaking news, but here we go. Less than 10 days after cardiac arrest on the field, Bill safety, Damar Hamlin is released from Buffalo Hospital, and he is on his way home. God is good.
God is awesome.
Yeah, God is good.
Yes.
But yeah, just Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, without a doubt, was one of the best movies of 2022. If you have not seen that movie, make it your business. Okay. So shout out to Michelle Yeoh, who won her Golden Globe last night, and she's in her 60s. And one thing that I love about the acting industry is you could be 80 and get your first Oscar.
Yeah, true.
That's the one thing I love about acting.
Yeah.
Like, and there's a lot of actors who feel like their window has closed or their time has gone, but it's just something about I just love it. So congratulations to all of the winners, especially everybody Black, because I'm so excited for y'all. So let's talk TV. Okay. So I've been watching a lot of TV, of course, through the holiday break and all that, but I just want to give you guys some reminders. Your Honor, season 2 is returning to Showtime on Friday. House Party, this reboot with Jacob Lattimore. It's going to be in the theater on Friday. Do what you will.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Plane, starring Gerard Butler. His fun is.
Yes, I want to see that.
And the black man that sometimes I like him and sometimes I don't, but I can't.
Yes, I can't think of his name either.
Mike Coulter. Mike Coulter.
There you go.
Yeah. That opens in theaters on Friday. Servant season 4 premieres on Apple TV on Friday. Godfather of Harlem season 3 premieres on Sunday. Looking out my window again. That's a jam. Mayor of Kingstown returns season 2. I think it's season 2, premieres on Sunday, and that stars Jeremy Renner, who we prayed for at the beginning of the show. Okay. And then The Last of Us, which is based off of the really wildly popular video game, premieres this Sunday on HBO. So I was talking about movies a moment ago. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Hands down, probably my most favorite film of 2022. But there's another film that was released last year that I just watched. And I've been screaming it in the streets of social media. And I'm about to tell you, Karla, and I'm about to tell all of our ICC podcast listeners. It is called The Menu. Okay. That movie, go just watch the movie. Because
it's a horror movie.
Not horror, but more. They need to make a genre called WTF. Okay. It's WTF genre.
I've seen a trailer or something for that.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's good. It's really, really good.
Is
The trailer don't give what it need to give.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Just go watch it. I had people
All right.
DMing me. I had people like, if you go to my Instagram, Mrs. Xaviera be on Instagram, like people are in the comments like, yo, because I tell people to go watch it, and they come back like, yo. So I watched it twice in 1 week. Destiny and I watched it while I was braiding her hair. She was like, what in the world? And then I turned around and watched it again with JB because I was like, you have to see this film.
Okay. All right.
So Karla, but are you watching anything?
No, look, right now I'm literally like not watching anything. I've been literally going back into my 90s bag, just listening to music. Like, so I was in my Illmatic bag.
You went back to the good old days.
Yeah. Because I just wanted to, like, after listening to like the Drake and the 21, I just wanted to go back. Like, I feel like, I don't know, hip hop is watered down. We all do, but I'm like, I had to go back to my roots. Like, I had to go back to lyrics. So that's where I've really been in my bag.
So you got tired of hearing 21? Can you do something?
Not tired, but you know how it be. Every so often.
Yes, absolutely. No, you got to go back in your bag.
Yeah, you got to go back into the volume. You know,
the fact that you just set me up for the perfect segue into our next segment. So you was in your 90s bag, huh?
Yeah. It was a 90s
okay, well, on Monday night, I've got my 90s bag too.
Oh, that's right. Tell us about it.
So in celebration of my girl Tamika's birthday, we decided we were going to go back and get in our 90s bag, and we went to see John B in concert.
Okay.
Someone to Love, John B. Are You Still Down For Me, John B.
Yes.
They Don't Know About This.
Classic.
John B, right? John B owed me $66 and 32 cents. Jonathan Buck.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Yeah. Another real name for some of y'all. Keep tabs. Right. Jonathan Buck owes me $66.
Man, it was stop playing. Not John B though.
I went to see him in concert at the City Winery in Atlanta, which is a very intimate and venue. It's one of those venues where even if you in the back, you still see the person real good, like they still kicking it in the room with you. But we had great seats though. Awesome. Thank God for liquor. Thank God for food.
You're wrong.
All right, so listen, let me just be fair to John B. I'm going to be fair because I just don't believe in tearing people down, but I got to be honest, right? I personally feel like we all know John B is a soft singer, right?
Right.
Yes. We got the crooners. We call them the crooners, right? The crooners. Right. Okay. He's a crooner. John B is someone to love. Like, I can't sing out of my throat. Right. But he's like that, they don't know about this. Like that, right?
Him, Justin. I guess you like the Al Green type of singer. So I remember like when Justin was singing, his vocalist told him like, yo, your range is literally here.
Yeah.
Like,
okay. Yeah. You got to know thyself.
If he told him to sing, like, I know he was taught to sing like Al. I don't know which Al, because Al's voice changed throughout the.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, so I get it.
It's a certain bag.
Yeah, it is.
I'll be sure it was in the same bag.
Right. Yeah. Yes.
Same bag, right? People, the guys who sing soft and they like to fall up into falsetto, right?
Right.
It's John B. But as someone who tried to have a singing career, and I'm talking about myself, I understand that there are a lot of things that go on in your head and that go on stage. And one of the worst things that can happen to a soft singer is your music or your band being too loud, and you involuntarily try to sing louder to accommodate the music. Now you're straining, you're pushing yourself, and you're trying to make it.
You out your lane.
You out your lane. You out your lane.
Yeah.
My experience with John B was, I was happy to see him. John B is a friend of the show. He sang live on our show years ago. Yeah. He's a friend of the show.
Right.
But I was just really surprised by a lot of things that he did that night. He was throwing shots at Justin Timberlake.
Wow.
Not JT though. Wow. Because he said that white boy,
What?
Oh yeah. Wow. Oh, he kind of pandered to the audience, which was predominantly black here in Atlanta, by letting us know his wife is black. and he has beautiful black children. And his first crush in school was a black girl named Laquita or something.
Wow, he went all the way back to
yeah. Letting us know that he always been about that chocolate.
Yeah, straight pandering.
He was pandering a little bit. I didn't realize he had so many songs I didn't know. You know, you think you know an artist.
You get to their show, that's how they usually go though. That's
you
true.
think you know an artist. You get there and you're like, oh, okay. I remember that one.
Right.
The one song I forgot he had that he sang, and I was like, oh snap. Would you say, boo? If I ask, would you say I?
Okay. I forgot all about
See,
that.
I did too. Would you say boo? I forgot all about that.
I used to like that joint too. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, when he started performing, I was like, whose song? Oh shoot, that was his. Okay.
Yeah.
But it was when he got to They Don't Know that I felt like we might have to fight. And
not fight, it was that bad.
Yeah, I felt like I was going. I felt like, hold on, let me plug my laptop in. Looked like my laptop about to die on me. This first time that ever happened during recording.
That, right?
Because I need to finish this segment here. So I'm going to decide which of these things need to go first. Hold on.
Okay. Good.
All right, I am back. All right, so we all plugged up, Karla. We good.
Okay,
we're good to go. So soon as the chords start playing for They Don't Know, you know, we like, oh, because this is the song we've been waiting for all night. They Don't Know.
Yes.
Even Someone to Love was good, but we waiting for They Don't Know.
Right. The hit.
Heard about my past.
Yes.
Used to do. You know, we waiting, right?
Classic. Yes.
Y'all, John started singing They Don't Know. And he didn't know the lyrics.
Stop. You lied.
He forgot the lyrics.
Oh man.
To his biggest.
This is your most popular. Go ahead. I'm sorry. That trips me out.
He forgot the lyrics. He got to the part where he started doing the sing. No, I paid you to sing.
Yeah, exact. There it is. Yeah,
I paid you to sing. You want to sing this song, Jonathan Buck, not me.
Yes.
Just in the vein of transparent, I did post a video on social media, but then when I went back and watched it again and realized what was really happening, because when I posted it, I was drunk. So once I sobered up and went back and watched it again, I took it down because I didn't want to create a Life Jennings moment for him.
Yeah. You don't want to do that.
Life recently went viral because someone posted a video of him having a not so pretty moment at one of his shows. I didn't want to do that to John B. I was going to call him Jonathan again. I didn't want to do that to John B. because deep down inside, I do like John B. But at the same time, I was just so blown because he's a 90s R&B artist. I kind of consider him a veteran in the game, right?
Right.
He's not new to this.
Nah, not at all.
I consider him a veteran in the game. And so as a veteran in the game, I would expect you to know or recognize like when your voice is starting to, weaken, or if you're pushing yourself too much, or if you kind of out of your lane. So I would like to present to you John B., Atlanta, Georgia, City Winery, Monday, January 9th, 2023. They Don't Know.
Things I used to do, the games I used to play, the girls that didn't last. I know. Do you think what the choice was? Our plan what it should be. You should know that it's gonna take a lot for us to.
Did you hear the audience trying to help him?
Trying.
He told us we should know by now.
Background singers, straight up. Y'all was singing this song.
Hold on. I got
Run
one.
that. Yo, that's crazy.
No, I got to bring this back. Just listen to the amount of words he actually sang.
All right, I'm going to count them. I'm going to actually count them.
And then he forgot, he literally forgot the lyrics.
Things I used to do, the games games I used to play, the girls that didn't last. I know. Do you think what the choice was, our playing it should be? You should know that it's gonna take a lot for us to.
You should know by now that it's gonna take a lot of trust from you for us to make it through.
Yes.
You should know that you're my angel.
You better sing it. You should have went up there.
Girl, listen.
You should have went up there
for me to get past because I was on my way. It was.
Damn.
Oh, wait, hold on. No, hold on. Hold on. And then when we got to the bridge. What's the part everybody wait for? They don't know about our love. They don't know about our love. Right? Okay. Watch this. Okay, that's the wrong one. Hold on. Here it is.
I wanna hear you sing my song tonight. You're my angel. Love is gonna make you fall forever. Girl, I just wanna love you.
He's not singing a word.
Nothing.
Okay.
I can't believe he just, I got to go back and listen to the song itself now.
So then here's the part where he pissed me off so bad with someone to love. And I ain't had my voice since Christmas, but I was trying to help him. Girl, this is me trying to help him from the audience.
Oh my goodness, how beautiful. Yes.
Listen to him. Oh yeah.
What the hell?
I was trying to help him.
That sounds bad. You need to go get your bread back. Now
$6.32.
Or pay you for singing the song. One of the other.
Royalties.
Straight up.
Damn,
John. I don't want to sound like I'm dark, but damn.
Yeah. And
he owe y'all another show. That's
the insult. Listen,
Atlanta, another show.
We went to the second show. So to be fair, that was his second show, right?
Okay.
That night. Right. When I got there and the waiter came over, introduced himself. I'm all hype. He said, "You guys ready for the show tonight?" I was like, "Yeah." Super excited. He said, "Awesome." He said, I said, "How did the first one go?" He was like, "It was interesting." And I was like, was the crowd whack? He was like, "Let's just hope the second show's better." He tried to warn me.
I bet once somebody say something interesting, you're like, "Oh, wait a minute."
He tried to warn me. He threw the bat signal.
He did throw that bat signal. Oh,
but yeah. So shout out to John B. Carla, you ever been to a concert that you wanted a refund?
I'm gonna be honest with you. No, I haven't been. Like, I can literally count the concerts on both my hands that I've ever been to in life, but I've never been to a bad show. I don't think. I can't remember. Like, I'm sitting here going through my head.
The last show I felt like I wanted a refund from was a 90s show. It was Jodeci, Casey and JoJo.
Oh, that was
bad. They was drunk.
Oh, all right.
It was Blackstreet and Guy, but it was after I think Teddy Riley got bad at Blackstreet. They was about to fight on the side of the stage, and Jagged Edge had to go pick it up. It was a mess. Wow. It was a mess. Damn. But that's the last concert that I was like, So I'm gonna leave people alone. Now, Elle Varner is coming in March.
Okay. Elle.
I think I'm gonna go see Elle because I want to get a refund.
Yes, but how is Elle live? Because something in my heart telling me Elle live.
I need to do my research. Yeah, I need to do my researches. There it is. Thank you for that.
I'm sorry, no shots. You are favorite artist, but I feel like the bread y'all charging us now to see y'all. Them vocals need to be tight. I ain't paid it. Listen, I gotta listen. You know, because when you go, like you're expecting to hear. A great.
It don't even have to be great. Just remember the words, dog.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you.
But you gotta be on key for me too. Like,
you gotta be on key. You gotta be on key. But here's the thing: when you love a song so much and it's such a hit, it's ingrained in your mind in a certain way, right? It's not as a fan, it's ingrained in your mind.
Got you. That's
right?
true. That's
so
true.
when you go to a show, you want to hear it as close to the original as possible. It's only a few people that can do all around their stuff.
That's true.
But you want to hear it in its most organic way, because then you're in a position to sing along.
Yeah.
And then you get to sing along to your favorite song as the person is singing it, and you're looking right at them.
Yeah. That's true.
And I was robbed of that. I was robbed of that. I was trying to carry the tune. The girl sitting in front of me.
You was carrying it. You was doing it.
The girl sitting in front of me turned around and was like, damn. I was like, I'm trying to help him. He my friend.
Listen, if it was
my friend. He can't go out like this if other people.
He should have brought you up there, for real. He should have brought you up there.
Yeah, while he was playing. I'm going to respond to 1 p.m. and not the second one. But I wasn't mad about that. I was like, listen, let's just have a good show. Let's call it a night. And then you're going to play?
Right.
But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to say this and I'm going to let us go because we rocked for 2 hours today. But
yes,
if I was his management, John B should be sitting on a stool with a man next to him with a guitar.
Yes. Yep.
Playing. And he needs to see, he don't need all that earpiece mess in his ear of somebody banging drums behind him.
No, he doesn't.
Was on the bass and all that, drowning him out.
Especially in an intimate venue like you said that you were in too. That would have been perfect.
I could have brought my little speaking spell, something. My banjo, my ukulele. I could have brought my ukulele.
I'd have brought my recorder and we could have made that thing right.
Heard about my past. That's your note, John. Child, please stop playing with me. Yes. And before I go, I need to give a shout out to my baby girl, Destiny, who got her GPA yesterday. My baby got a 4.0 GPA.
Hey, you know what?
Yes. So I am so proud of her. So
congratulations,
yeah, man, super proud of her. She is like the highest achiever that I've ever given birth to.
She's so smart. She's so beautiful inside and out too. Like that. She's just
telling
different.
you. I'm telling you. And it's crazy because like all of my kids have like innate talents.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? Like all of them have innate talents.
That's very true.
She's the out of all of them, included myself included, she's like the only one, and this got to come from her dad because he went to college and got degrees and
come from both.
We went to 3 degrees.
No, it's 50-50. Don't.
Yeah, but I'm talking about that scholastic stuff because I was in school like just doing enough to get by. I was like just to get by, just to get by, just to get by.
Because your mind was on other things, but I'm just saying. It ain't nothing insult either. You are super smart. I'm gonna need you to stop downplaying how super smart you are.
Yeah, but
I get what you're saying now.
I think I'm more street smart and
you're
stuff like. But yeah, I appreciate you.
Take an
but
IQ test. You be all right. You be up there.
I take an IQ test. They'd be like, "Did you finish it?" Yeah, I finished it. Ma'am, did you finish the test? Yes, I finished it. I did the whole thing. Colored in all the bubbles. Remember that shade in the bubbles in?
Oh my gosh, yes. Annoying.
Yes, but no, it's just really cool. Like all my kids are like they all just have these different talents and gifts and all that. But she the one that be knocking down them grades. She knocked down the grades. I didn't knock down the grades.
So smart.
I need to ask her daddy if he
knocked down focused.
The grades. Yeah, focused. She is very, very mature for her age. Her bigger sister always talks about that, how mature she is for her age. Very mature.
Yeah.
All right. So, Karla, what you got going on for the rest of the week? Apparently, I'm going to be watching TV because everything you want this weekend.
I got some just the usual, some advocating stuff, but I want to dig more into the YSL trial start today.
Did it start today? I know jury selection was last week.
I think it started, if I'm correct, I think it was due to start today.
Ooh.
Or maybe if I'm wrong, it might have been, I think it was supposed to start like the 9th.
I wonder if Gunna at home with bubble guts.
I know. No, I think I just seen he had her to tweet something. I think he just tweeted. I
saw him try to stand 10 toes down because you home. It's easy to stand 10 toes down at home.
Yeah, exactly. True to end because the trial, that's what I thought about. I think the trial was supposed to start tonight. Fulton County jury shocking your wife. It looks like it did.
Okay. Let me find out. I guess
I got to do some digging.
Listen,
I go down that rabbit hole.
We'll be having YSL updates soon.
I feel like I've become like a sleuth. I hope not.
Yeah, I ain't mad at you. You the research department, always been.
So wait. So that's pretty much. Oh, and I know real quick because we're gonna have some really great weather too. I'm getting outside. I got to do I haven't walked in forever. I need to get out there and do like 5 miles tomorrow.
You gonna do 5?
Yeah. I'm saying that. It's been a minute. I'll say 3.5. My
heart is running low. I'm
gonna say 3.5. I take it back. For my ass be out of the street. Listen, okay. You can't just jump right back in it, but I'm gonna at least try. So
okay.
What you got
I ain't mad at you. I'm just trying to get rid of this gut, this fupa.
We will. We got it. Fupa. Man, listen, it's real, but it starts with day one. And you know what else we mess up? We always try to start at a Monday. No, I'm starting whenever right now.
Just now.
Exactly.
Just now.
Yeah. The reason I'm not walking today is still a little nip, and I like outdoor walking. So tomorrow should be a little better.
Yeah. And before we go, also I would like to wish Mary J. Blige a very happy birthday. And our guy Rockman Dunbar is celebrating his 50th birthday, and he looked
happy birthday.
He looked good.
Earth strong. I love it.
Yes, I'm getting ready to post his picture right now.
Oh yeah, Rockman fine.
He's been rocking with us for a long time. That's my
Yes.
So yeah, shout out to him. All right, guys. So Karla, any parting words?
Like I said, any intentions, let it come from a place with love. That's all I got for y'all this week. Just anything, no matter what you're faced up against, just know when you wake up in the morning, just say, my intention is with love, no matter what situation, environment, person, whatever you come across, the intention should always start with love. Try it. Now that outcome might be something different, but
Absolutely. All right. Thank you so much for that, Karla. I love you. I love all of you all. Wishing you an amazing 2023. This is just the beginning. And whatever you want, the world is yours. It's mine, and mine. Who world is this?
Yes.
The world is yours. All right. From the great Nazir Oludara Jones. All right,
very, very, very relevant.
Yes. It was very, very relevant. How about that? All right, guys. ICC.
We all we got.
Peace.
See y'all.
Ice cream conversation. Ice cream conversation.